Imagine awakening each morning not as a mere act of rising from slumber, but as a conscious, deliberate embrace of the infinite power that resides within you. Each dawn is not simply a beginning of a day, it is a portal through which you may enter a universe brimming with possibilities, where your thoughts, intentions, and feelings shape the very contours of your reality. The first act upon opening your eyes should be a profound acknowledgement of your innate power, a silent declaration to the universe that you are aligned with abundance, clarity, and the highest good. In this sacred morning space, the mind is malleable, the spirit receptive, and the seeds of success are ready to be planted deep within the fertile soil of your consciousness. Your first thoughts, gentle or potent, are magnetic. They draw to you experiences, people, and circumstances that mirror the vibration of what you believe yourself capable of achieving. Therefore, the discipline of consciously cultivating your morning mindset is not trivial. It is the alchemy of transformation, the practice of manifesting your desires into tangible outcomes. Begin by greeting the day with gratitude, for gratitude is the currency of the soul, and the universe responds to it with unerring precision. As you lie in the quietude of the early hours, consider every blessing, every gift that surrounds you, your breath, the beating of your heart, the warmth of your home, the promise of another opportunity to create. Gratitude is not a mere courtesy, it is a force that magnetizes abundance. Speak it aloud or whisper it in your heart, but allow it to saturate your being until you feel it vibrate through your very cells. The feeling of gratitude is more powerful than the articulation of words. It is a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive, that you acknowledge the prosperity that is already present, and that more is effortlessly drawn to you. With gratitude, the mind clears, the heart expands, and the consciousness aligns with a reality of possibility rather than limitation. After gratitude, set your intention with clarity and unwavering conviction. Intentions are the invisible architects of reality, constructing the framework of your experiences long before they appear in physical form. Declare with certainty what you intend to create, not merely what you wish to happen, but what you accept as your inevitable reality. In this act of mental declaration, imagine the day unfolding precisely as you desire. Visualize your tasks accomplished with ease, your interactions flowing harmoniously, your mind sharp, your creativity boundless. See yourself moving through the day not as a passive participant, but as the orchestrator of circumstance, the conscious creator who bends the world toward the vision within. Intentions are not commands to the universe issued from doubt or lack, they are statements of truth from a mind and heart aligned with infinite possibility. Speak them in the present tense, feel them as though they already exist, and allow your consciousness to merge with their reality. Following intention, engage the practice of affirmation. Affirmations are not idle repetition. They are declarations that train the subconscious to accept as true what you wish to see manifested. Speak words that elevate, empower, and affirm your limitless potential. Use statements that resonate with courage, abundance, joy, and clarity. The mind, when repeatedly nourished with positive, empowering thoughts, reshapes itself, rewiring neural pathways, and dissolving patterns of self-doubt and hesitation. Speak not only of what you hope to achieve, but of who you are becoming in the process, the confident, decisive, creative individual who steps into success with grace and purpose. Let each word echo with certainty, vibrating through the unseen currents of the universe, attracting opportunities and circumstances that are congruent with your highest self. In this way, your morning practice becomes not a ritual of repetition, but a declaration of mastery, a conscious step into the realm of manifestation. Next, cultivate the habit of mental visualization. See yourself not only achieving your goals, but thriving within them. Picture every detail vividly: the environment, the emotions, the interactions, the sense of fulfillment that accompanies the realization of your dreams. Engage all your senses in this exercise, for the mind cannot distinguish between vividly imagined experiences and physical reality when emotion is fully involved. Feel the pride, the joy, the excitement of accomplishing your goals. Let this visualization fill you with energy and certainty, By spending even a few minutes each morning fully inhabiting your desired reality in thought, you send a potent signal to the subconscious mind and the universe alike. You are ready, you are aligned, and you accept the manifestation of your highest potential. Visualization, coupled with belief, becomes a magnet, drawing to you the people, resources, and opportunities that are necessary for your success. In addition, practice the conscious mastery of your words. Words are not mere expressions, they are the vehicles through which energy is transferred into the world. Speak with intention, speak with love, and speak with faith in the unseen. Avoid the language of limitation, doubt, or fear. Let your speech reflect the abundance and clarity you wish to inhabit. Remember, every word spoken aloud carries vibration, and vibrations attract matching energy. Thus, your morning conversation with yourself, whether internal or expressed to others, should be a reflection of the reality you wish to draw toward you. Speak as though your highest vision is already your present experience, and watch the world mirror that vibration in ways both subtle and extraordinary. Equally crucial is the alignment of your physical being with your mental and spiritual state. Movement, breath, and posture in the early hours profoundly influence your energy for the day. Engage in gentle stretches, mindful movement, or exercise that awakens your body, invigorates your spirit, and enhances clarity. Breathe deeply, not merely to fill your lungs but to expand your consciousness, drawing life force and vitality into every cell. Your body is the temple through which your mind manifests. When it is aligned, energized, and responsive, your capacity to enact your intentions multiplies. Treat your morning ritual as sacred, for in the alignment of body, mind, and spirit lies the undeniable power to attract success. Silence, too, holds remarkable power in the early hours. In moments of stillness, the mind opens to intuitive guidance and deeper wisdom. Allow yourself to dwell in silence, listening not for answers in the ordinary sense, but for the subtle nudges of intuition, the whispers of inspiration that emerge from the depths of your being. Within these quiet moments, you can discern the choices that align with your highest good, sense the pathways that will lead you most directly to your goals, and cultivate a state of inner peace that renders obstacles powerless. Silence is the canvas upon which the universe paints the opportunities awaiting you, and those who honor it begin their day with clarity, confidence, and a sense of profound guidance. Equally transformative is the act of deliberate journaling. Writing is not merely the recording of thoughts, it is the crystallization of intention, the channeling of insight, and the shaping of reality. Each morning, take time to articulate your desires, your intentions, and your reflections. Record affirmations, visualize outcomes, and release doubts onto the page. This practice externalizes your mental energy, giving it form and direction. As you write, feel the power of your words manifesting in your life and trust that the universe receives the vibration of your clarity and alignment. Journaling in this way is a declaration to the cosmos. I am ready, I am committed, and I am consciously creating. Finally, embrace the morning with joy, enthusiasm, and the unwavering belief that the day is not something to endure but an opportunity to expand, to create, and to live fully. Approach each task with purposeful energy, each interaction with openness, and each challenge with faith in your ability to navigate it successfully. The vibration you carry in the early hours will ripple through the entire day, influencing circumstances, people, and outcomes. Success is not a distant destination, but a state of mind cultivated through conscious thought, deliberate action, and unwavering belief. Each morning, as you step into this power, you become not only the architect of your reality, but a magnet for all the prosperity, abundance, and joy that the universe has in store for you. The practice of these 9 morning mindset boosters is not a formula to be followed mechanically. It is a conscious act of co-creating with the universe. It is an acknowledgement that your thoughts, feelings, and actions are the threads from which the fabric of your reality is woven. Gratitude, intention, affirmation, visualization, conscious speech, aligned action, silence, journaling, and joyful engagement are the keys that unlock your highest potential and magnetize success. Each day, as you awaken with this mindset, You step into a field of infinite possibilities where limitation dissolves, where opportunity is drawn effortlessly toward you, and where the life you desire is not only possible but inevitable. You are the living expression of your vision, and the universe conspires with precision to mirror the vibration you hold. There is no small thought in this practice, no trivial morning gesture. Each word you speak, each feeling you cultivate, each intentional breath is an act of creation. Do not underestimate the power that resides within your daily choice to rise with purpose, clarity, and alignment. Every morning, as you engage these practices, you are writing the story of your life, and every day adds new chapters of success, fulfillment, and expansion. The energy you carry is contagious, affecting not only your reality, but also the lives of those you touch. As you hold your mind steady on positivity, faith, and possibility, you invite circumstances, opportunities, and relationships that reflect the highest version of yourself. The universe does not differentiate between hope and expectation. It responds to clarity, conviction, and vibration. Therefore, make your mornings sacred, intentional, and aligned. For it is here that the seeds of success are sown, nurtured, and allowed to blossom into the life you have always imagined. Let us delve even deeper into the profound alchemy of your morning, for it is in these early hours that the foundation of your entire existence is quietly but powerfully constructed. Consider the mind as a fertile field, and your thoughts as seeds of infinite potential. Each thought sown in clarity, purpose, and alignment is destined to bloom into tangible reality. Just as a gardener would never scatter seeds haphazardly, so too must you tend to the inner garden of your consciousness with precision, attention, and loving care. Every morning thought you entertain is not trivial. It is a creative act, a magnetic force drawing circumstances and experiences to match its vibration. The essence of these 9 morning mindset boosters is not in the mechanical repetition of practices, but in the conscious awareness that you are, at this very moment, shaping your destiny. Gratitude, the first pillar, is a vibration that resonates with abundance itself. It is more than mere acknowledgement. It is the silent, vibrating thread connecting you to the infinite reservoir of life. When you cultivate gratitude, even for seemingly small blessings, you align yourself with a current of universal prosperity. Feel the texture of this gratitude within your body. Allow it to lift your chest, expand your heart, and radiate outward. Do not simply think gratitude, inhabit it fully. Let it permeate your cells, for the universe responds to the intensity of your feeling far more readily than to words alone. In this sacred state, you are no longer a passive observer but an active participant in the orchestration of your own life, magnetizing circumstances and people who reflect and amplify your vibrational reality. Intention follows naturally, yet it is here that many falter. Intention is not a wish or a hope, it is a deliberate, conscious act of creation. When you set an intention, do so with absolute certainty, as though the universe is already bending itself to your design. Speak your intentions in the present tense, not as distant dreams but as unfolding realities. See yourself inhabiting the outcomes you desire, and feel the emotions as though the manifestation has already occurred. In this alignment of thought and feeling, the universe recognizes the unshakable clarity of your purpose and mobilizes its infinite resources to support you. Your intentions are like the signal fires that guide unseen forces to converge in your favor, and with disciplined practice, each morning becomes a symphony of deliberate manifestation. Affirmations amplify this process by directing the mind into patterns of power, courage, and certainty. The subconscious mind is infinitely receptive. It does not distinguish between imagination and reality. Therefore, every affirmation you speak with conviction reshapes your inner world, dissolving limitations and replacing them with the architecture of possibility. Speak affirmations not only with words, but with feeling. Feel each affirmation saturate your being, reverberate through your consciousness, and ripple outward into the universe. In this way, affirmations become more than statements. They are vibrational declarations, magnetic forces that attract the experiences, opportunities, and relationships aligned with your highest self. Visualization, the next pillar, bridges imagination and reality. In the early morning, the mind is highly receptive, a canvas of infinite potential. Close your eyes and see yourself not merely completing your goals but thriving within them. Imagine every sense activated, the sights, the sounds, the sensations of success as though it is happening now. The clarity of this vision generates a force that attracts corresponding events into your life. This is the law of resonance at work. Your inner world, when vivid, detailed, and emotionally charged, will manifest externally with astonishing precision. Visualize with total immersion, and watch as the universe rearranges itself in harmony with your focused energy. The power of words cannot be overstated. Language shapes thought, thought shapes action, and action shapes destiny. When you speak with consciousness, your words carry the weight of creation. Eliminate the language of fear, doubt, and limitation. Replace it with words of possibility, empowerment, and certainty. Speak to yourself as the magnificent being you are, capable of navigating life with grace, courage, and unwavering confidence. Your morning dialogue sets the tone for every encounter, every decision, and every outcome. Let your words resonate with the vibration of success, for the universe mirrors what is spoken with authority and clarity. Physical alignment is equally critical, for the mind cannot operate in isolation from the body. Movement awakens energy, activates circulation, and sharpens focus. Engage in gentle stretches, mindful movement, or any physical activity that elevates your vitality. Breathe deeply and consciously, allowing life force to flow into every cell. Posture, breath, and motion are conduits through which your mental and spiritual clarity are expressed. When body, mind, and spirit move in concert, your capacity to manifest, to act decisively, and to attract success is exponentially amplified. Silence is the sanctuary where wisdom resides. In moments of quiet, the mind receives insights from the unseen, guidance from a higher consciousness that transcends ordinary logic. These intuitive nudges are the universe's way of steering you toward alignment with your highest good. In your morning stillness, cultivate the ability to listen deeply, to distinguish between the chatter of fear and the whisper of inspiration. In silence, the world of opportunity reveals itself, and obstacles dissolve into the recognition of temporary appearances, no longer able to hold dominion over your day. Journaling transforms thought into form, giving structure to the abstract currents of the mind. Writing in the morning is an act of declaration, a method to channel your desires, reflections, and clarity into tangible expression. As you articulate your vision on paper, you crystallize your intention, reinforcing your alignment with the outcomes you seek. This act externalizes your energy, rendering your inner desires visible, accountable, and magnetic. The words you write become energetic signposts for the universe, declaring without doubt that you are ready, aligned, and committed to your highest path. Joy, enthusiasm, and conscious engagement with the day complete the 9 boosters. Approach each moment with curiosity, courage, and appreciation. See obstacles as opportunities, setbacks as lessons, and encounters as channels for growth. The energy you cultivate in the morning radiates throughout every hour, influencing every circumstance, interaction, and decision. Success is not a far-off destination. It is the living, breathing result of your conscious, deliberate alignment with these forces each morning. By inhabiting this energy, you become a magnet for prosperity, clarity, and fulfillment. These 9 morning practices, gratitude, intention, affirmation, visualization, conscious speech, aligned movement, silence, journaling, and joyful engagement, are not simply routines. They are the conscious orchestration of your energy, the deliberate shaping of your reality, and the alignment of your being with the infinite universe. When practiced consistently, they create a feedback loop of vibrational resonance, attracting circumstances, people, and opportunities that reflect your highest vision. The universe responds not to idle wishes, but to clarity, conviction, and alignment. Each morning, as you step into these practices, you step into power, into creation, and into a reality that mirrors the magnitude of your inner belief. Consider for a moment the subtle forces at work in your life, the unseen energies that shape circumstance, the vibrations that attract or repel, and the consciousness that guides outcomes. Every morning you choose to engage with these practices, You are consciously tuning your frequency to the harmonics of success, abundance, and joy. Each thought, each feeling, each breath becomes a brushstroke painting the canvas of your day. You are no longer subject to circumstance, you are its architect. Your intentions resonate with the universe, and the universe responds with precision, orchestrating events and opportunities to mirror the vibration you maintain. The universe is not indifferent. It responds to the vibration you hold before your feet even touch the floor. Therefore, consider the immense responsibility and the equally immense opportunity embedded in the first minutes of your day. By choosing gratitude, clarity, and alignment, you are setting the stage for a cascade of success that flows effortlessly. By choosing doubt, hesitation, or negativity, you invite resistance and challenge. Every morning is a chance to recalibrate, to realign, and to command your energy in service of your highest potential. The power is never elsewhere. It is within you, waiting to be awakened, recognized, and expressed through conscious, deliberate action. Now, let us examine the extraordinary alchemy that occurs when all these elements, the 9 morning boosters, converge within the mind, body, and spirit. Each morning, as you breathe deeply, affirm powerfully, visualize vividly, and align your thoughts with your highest intentions, you are essentially becoming a living transmitter of universal energy. You are no longer simply a participant in life. You are a conscious creator whose inner vibration dictates the flow of circumstance, opportunity, and experience. This is not abstract philosophy. It is the immutable law of life, that your outer world is a reflection of your inner world, and the first thoughts you entertain upon waking are the seeds from which your reality grows. When these seeds are planted deliberately, nurtured consistently, and cultivated with belief and emotion, they do not merely grow, they flourish. They attract allies, opportunities, insights, and synchronicities that might otherwise have remained hidden. It is crucial to understand that the mind does not recognize time in the same linear way as the body perceives it. When you cultivate intention and visualization in the early hours, you are not simply planning the day, you are communicating directly with the universal current of possibility. You are transmitting a signal so potent that the very fabric of reality bends toward it. Each affirmation, each moment of gratitude, each clear intention acts like a beacon, calling forth circumstances that mirror your internal vibration. This is why the discipline of a morning mindset routine is not trivial. It is the foundation of all achievement, the invisible scaffolding upon which every success is built. Consider for a moment the telepathy of energy. Every thought you hold, every feeling you nurture, communicates with the universe and with those around you. Your vibration reaches beyond the confines of your own perception, influencing environments, interactions, and unseen forces. When your morning begins in alignment with gratitude, clarity, and power, you project this energy outward, creating an invisible current that draws toward you situations, people, and opportunities that resonate with your highest self. This is not coincidence, it is natural law. The universe, ever responsive to vibration, mirrors back to you what you embody. Every morning, therefore, is an opportunity to consciously shape the resonance of your day, your month, your year, and your lifetime. We must also speak of the courage required to maintain this morning discipline. The world will not always conform to your vision, obstacles will appear, doubts may arise, and the mind may whisper of impossibility. Yet, the individual who rises each morning with intention and clarity does so with a quiet, unshakable conviction that transcends circumstance. This courage is not loud, it is not forceful, it is steady, unwavering, and magnetic. It emanates from a profound understanding that the universe is not antagonistic but cooperative, responding faithfully to the vibration you hold. Each morning practice is a rehearsal for the courage and alignment required to navigate the day with mastery. Each breath, each affirmation, each visualization is a reaffirmation that you are aligned, that you are capable, and that your life is being guided by principles far greater than mere chance. Aligned action is a cornerstone of this process. Thought alone is not enough, your inner vibration must be reflected in outward behavior. When the mind is clear, the intentions are pure, and the energy is aligned, actions taken in the day naturally flow in harmony with your highest good. The brilliance of morning alignment is that it establishes this flow early, setting the tone for the decisions, interactions, and opportunities that will unfold. You act not from anxiety, doubt, or obligation, but from clarity, confidence, and resonance with your highest vision. In this state, every step you take, every conversation you enter, every task you perform becomes an extension of the universe's abundant support. Let us dwell for a moment on the power of silence, for it is in these early quiet moments that guidance speaks most clearly. When the mind is not cluttered with external noise or reactive thought, it becomes a receiver for higher intelligence, intuition, and inspiration. Within this silence, solutions to challenges present themselves. Opportunities appear in ways that defy ordinary logic, and the mind receives a clarity that cannot be achieved in haste or distraction. The morning silence is the sacred chamber where you commune with the infinite, the space in which ideas, insights, and inspiration flow freely. Those who honor this quiet find themselves guided in ways that are precise, subtle, and transformative, navigating their day with wisdom and foresight rather than reaction and strain. Journaling, another powerful amplifier of manifestation, is the act of translating thought into tangible form. Writing your intentions, reflections, and visions each morning crystallizes them in a way that communicates with both your subconscious mind and the universe. Words on paper are not inert, they are energetic signatures of clarity and alignment. They act as a bridge between the intangible and the tangible, converting your inner vision into an energetic blueprint that guides every subsequent action. When you journal, do not merely record, engage fully. Infuse every word with emotion, conviction, and vivid detail. The universe recognizes the intensity of this focus and responds by orchestrating events and circumstances in accordance with your vibrational blueprint. Visualization is similarly transformative. When you imagine your goals with full sensory immersion, you engage the universe in a dialogue of resonance. Every image, every sound, every feeling associated with your desired outcome becomes a signal, a broadcast to the unseen forces that shape reality. Visualize not only what you want to achieve, but the experience of living it, how it feels to embody success, abundance, and purpose. The mind, saturated with this image, begins to orchestrate pathways toward its manifestation. Doors open, coincidences align, and unexpected resources present themselves because your consciousness has already prepared the field for their arrival. Words, the vibrations of conscious thought made manifest, wield extraordinary influence. Speak with precision, clarity, and alignment with the reality you wish to create. Avoid language that diminishes or constrains. Your words, whether internal or spoken, ripple outward, shaping circumstances and attracting responses that mirror your inner state. Speak as though your highest vision is your present reality, and the universe will act in kind. Every affirmation, every declaration of intent, and every expression of gratitude builds a resonant frequency that magnetizes circumstances to your favor. The alignment of body, mind, and spirit ensures that your energy is not scattered but concentrated. Physical vitality enhances mental acuity and spiritual receptivity. When you move intentionally, breathe consciously, and posture yourself with awareness, you create a conduit for energy to flow freely. This alignment amplifies the magnetic pull of your thoughts and intentions, allowing you to act with clarity, decisiveness, and strength. The universe responds most readily to those whose energy is coherent, focused, and harmonious, and the morning alignment of body, mind, and spirit is the gateway to this coherence. Joy and enthusiasm complete the cycle, infusing every morning with the vibrational quality of life lived fully. Approach each day with curiosity, openness, and the expectation of possibility. Meet challenges with the certainty that solutions exist. Engage interactions with generosity and kindness, and celebrate progress, no matter how small. The energy you carry in the morning is contagious, influencing your environment, shaping outcomes, and attracting people who resonate with your state of being. Success, then, is not a distant event, but the living, breathing result of the energy, attention, and intention cultivated each morning. These 9 practices, gratitude, intention, affirmation, visualization, conscious speech, aligned movement, silence, journaling, and joyful engagement, are the foundational architecture of a life in alignment with the infinite. Each day you awaken and engage them consciously. You step into mastery over circumstance, freedom from limitation, and magnetic alignment with your highest potential. They are not rituals to be performed mechanically, but declarations of your readiness to receive, your willingness to act, and your capacity to create. The universe does not differentiate between imagination and reality. It responds to clarity, focus, and vibration. Each morning, therefore, is an opportunity to consciously tune your frequency to the harmonics of success, abundance, and fulfillment. Now let us deepen our understanding of the transformative force that each morning embodies, for within the earliest hours lies a portal through which the infinite enters the finite. Consider your mind as an instrument, attuned to subtle frequencies that resonate far beyond the ordinary perception of time and space. When you engage your morning practices with intention, clarity, and feeling, you are tuning this instrument to the highest vibrational resonance. Gratitude, spoken and felt with conviction, acts as the opening note, calling forth abundance and opportunity from the unseen realms. Intention follows as the melody, precise and unwavering, guiding each thought, each breath, and each action toward the fulfillment of your highest vision. Affirmation adds harmony, embedding the truth of your worth, your power, and your alignment deep within the subconscious. Visualization layers the orchestration, providing color, texture, and emotion to the unfolding reality you desire. Every word, every breath, every movement becomes part of this symphonic creation. Conscious speech carries vibration, shaping circumstance, attracting synchronicities, and influencing the field around you in ways invisible yet profoundly effective. Aligned movement, whether in gentle stretching, mindful exercise, or deliberate posture, grounds your energy in physical reality, ensuring that the manifestations of thought are mirrored in action. Silence, the sacred pause, allows insight and guidance to flow unimpeded, whispering solutions, opportunities, and possibilities that the ordinary mind might overlook. Journaling converts fleeting energy into concrete expression, creating a blueprint that the subconscious mind and the universe alike can read and respond to with precision. Finally, joy is the crescendo, the vibrational signature that communicates to the universe that you are ready to receive, ready to act, and fully deserving of the abundance and success that is your natural inheritance. Let us pause for a moment to reflect upon the magnetic nature of thought itself. Every thought carries energy, and energy is never static. It radiates outward, influencing the web of circumstance in which you exist. The first thoughts you entertain in the morning set the tone for this radiation. Are they thoughts of doubt, limitation, and struggle? Or are they thoughts of certainty, possibility, and expansive potential? The difference is monumental. The mind, when consciously directed, has the power to magnetize events, relationships, resources, and opportunities that align perfectly with your inner state. Therefore, the cultivation of a deliberate morning mindset is not merely beneficial, it is essential for anyone committed to mastering the art of creation. Consider also the telepathic nature of consciousness. Your energy does not exist in isolation, it interacts continuously with the energies around you. Each affirmation, visualization, or declaration of intent sends ripples across the unseen, influencing not only your personal reality, but the collective field in which you operate. This is why the quality of your morning energy is so crucial. It sets in motion a chain of influence that may affect decisions, interactions, and circumstances in ways you cannot yet perceive. Each day, by consciously choosing vibration, by consciously holding a state of gratitude, clarity, and joy, you are shaping not only your own destiny, but contributing positively to the broader field of consciousness in which you live. The courage required for this discipline cannot be overstated. It is not always easy to rise with clarity and purpose, to silence the chatter of doubt, or to hold unwavering belief in the unseen. Yet those who commit to this practice do so with quiet confidence, knowing that the universe responds faithfully to alignment, not fear. Each morning, the act of awakening with intention is an act of courage. Each affirmation spoken, each visualization held, each moment of gratitude cultivated is a declaration of sovereignty over circumstance. This courage is subtle yet magnetic. It influences the field around you, attracting allies, opportunities, and resources that reflect and amplify your alignment. Aligned action follows naturally when mind, body, and spirit are coherent. Thought alone is insufficient. The energy you cultivate must find expression in physical reality. When you move with purpose, when you engage with your day intentionally, when you act from clarity and conviction rather than reaction, every step you take is amplified by the universe. The morning mindset serves as the template for these actions, ensuring that your behavior is congruent with the vibration you hold internally. In this state, challenges are navigated with grace, opportunities are recognized and seized, and every interaction becomes a channel for the manifestation of your highest vision. Let us now turn our attention to the subtle yet profound power of silence. In the quiet moments of early morning, when the mind is still and receptive, insight emerges that is otherwise obscured by the noise of daily life. In silence, the intuitive mind communicates clearly, revealing paths, solutions, and perspectives that guide you toward alignment with your goals. These moments are not idle. They are the sacred interface between the conscious self and the universal intelligence that governs the unseen realms. To honor silence in the morning is to open the channel through which guidance flows, ensuring that your decisions, your actions, and your creations are informed by wisdom far beyond ordinary comprehension. Journaling, the act of externalizing thought, is equally potent. Writing is not simply the recording of ideas, it is the materialization of energetic intention. As you articulate your desires, visions, and reflections each morning, you provide a concrete vessel through which the subconscious mind and the universe can align. Words written with clarity, focus, and emotion act as anchors, embedding your intentions into the field of reality. They serve as a magnet for the people, circumstances, and opportunities that resonate with your internal blueprint. This is why the act of journaling is a critical component of a successful morning practice. It bridges thought, feeling, and manifestation into one coherent, actionable field of creation. Visualization is the bridge between the imagined and the real. When you see your desired outcomes with full sensory immersion, the mind is convinced of their reality. Each detail, the sights, sounds, textures, and emotions, engages your consciousness in a dialogue of creation with the universe. This dialogue is not passive, it is active, deliberate, and magnetic. By visualizing with intensity and clarity, you are effectively rehearsing the reality you intend to manifest, allowing the universe to arrange circumstances to match your inner state. Doors open, coincidences align, and resources appear because the vibrational blueprint has been established. The universe always mirrors the energy you carry, and vivid visualization is the method by which you communicate your desired frequency with precision. Words, the carriers of vibration, amplify your creative power. Speak consciously, with clarity and alignment to the reality you wish to experience. Avoid language rooted in fear, limitation, or doubt. Each declaration, each affirmation, each articulation of gratitude becomes a signal to the universe, attracting experiences, opportunities, and relationships that mirror your internal state. By speaking as though your highest vision is present now, you establish a vibrational field that magnetizes circumstances to your favor. Your words are not trivial. They are energetic blueprints, instructions for manifestation that the universe reads and responds to without hesitation. The alignment of body, mind, and spirit ensures that your energy is concentrated, coherent, and magnetic. Physical vitality enhances mental clarity and spiritual receptivity, allowing every action to be executed with precision and confidence. Movement, breath, and posture serve as conduits for the energy cultivated in your morning practice. When you align your physical form with your inner vibration, you create a resonance that amplifies your ability to act, attract, and manifest. Coherent energy is irresistible. It flows naturally, creating momentum, opportunities, and connections that reinforce your alignment with your highest vision. Joy, enthusiasm, and conscious engagement complete the circuit of morning mastery. When you approach the day with curiosity, openness, and expectation of abundance, you establish a vibration that permeates every moment. Challenges are seen as opportunities for growth, setbacks as temporary lessons, and interactions as channels for expansion. This energy is contagious, shaping environments, influencing outcomes, and attracting circumstances aligned with your state of being. Success, therefore, is not a distant aspiration. It is the living result of the energy, intention, and clarity cultivated each morning. These 9 practices, when woven into the fabric of your early hours, create the architecture of a life aligned with infinite possibility. Each day, by consciously engaging gratitude, intention, affirmation, visualization, conscious speech, aligned movement, silence, journaling, and joyful engagement, you step into mastery over circumstance, freedom from limitation, and alignment with your highest potential. This is not ritual, it is deliberate creation, a conscious orchestration of thought, feeling, and action in concert with the universe. Each morning becomes an act of magnetism, drawing to you the experiences, opportunities, and people that reflect your inner state.